anxiety is an engine of task completion. You say anxiety is our friend, and you've kind of outlined it a little bit because it's a motivator.
Anxiety is an octane, and I am so sorry that people try to get rid of their anxiety rather than understand it. And if only you can understand your anxiety, you can make it work for you. There are all different kinds of anxiety, and that's because anxiety itself is not a core emotion. There's all different kinds of classification systems of emotion, and I talk about that in the book, but anxiety is not a core emotion. Somebody came up with that word, I think it was Freud, and the way he conceptualized anxiety is very different than the way we conceptualize it today. But there is a way to understand anxiety where you could pick it apart based on the kind of anxiety you feel that has to do with the emotions being activated. Anxiety is a combination of emotions. It's a coalescence where one emotion is activated alongside of another, or a couple of emotions keep oscillating, but it determines the way anxiety feels. So for example, if you feel stressed out, that anxiety is a combination of distress and fear. And distress by itself, is sort of an agitation or an annoyance. Sometimes anxiety is a combination of a negative emotion and a positive emotion, such as excitement and fear. You go on a roller coaster ride. You're about to go on a date with a new romantic interest. That kind of anxiety is excitement combined with fear. When fear commingles with disgust, you get disgust anxiety. So it's the fear of being negatively evaluated in some horrible way, the fear of being disgusting, or the fear of being disgusted by someone or something. Disgust anxiety is interesting and is very highly motivating. When a big one in terms of motivation is when distress combines with shame to produce shame anxiety. We're highly motivated to do something when we feel shame anxiety. And the cognition associated with shame anxiety is having a fear of failure. And a fear of failure is highly motivating to people because, again, people want to save face, and shame motivates us to do anything to save face or to restore good feeling about ourselves. It also motivates us to hide if we can't restore ourselves. So shame anxiety is a big one. Now, if only we could understand anxiety, we won't run from it so much.